Good time zone. It's me, DjDoubleT, here and existing with some more Tavern Talk as we dive into the final bits of the main story, I think. At this point, I think we're almost there. Maybe like one or two more chapters, we'll see how much longer we have. Without further ado, let's dive in. So into my lovely tavern, Act 4, The Wake, Chapter 24, House of Hope, 35th of the Astral Moon. Let's start the day.
Good morning.
Good morning. You don't know how refreshing it is to see you three all together again. Likewise. Hi, Nari. Did you rest well?
Uh, Not much, but well, we wanted to spend the whole night planning while Ray worked on the sword, but Una forced us to sleep.
She always valued nap time.
Innkeeper, I've observed you put up a quest for us,
I did.
and you even thought about defending the roots. Very smart, Innkeeper. Very smart.
Alright, Nari. How are you doing? I assume that means you all did too?
Of course we did. We made plans and backup plans and teams and everything.
What kind of team did you join?
Faye was going to fight that big bad necromancer guy with their cool new dragon powers. And we'll be making sure the zombies don't eat people. Together with Baya and Archie.
We'll evacuate the capital and Zenith too. There shouldn't be any people around when his dead army arrives. That's good to hear, Nari. Better than the past few days? Than our extermination team, obviously. That seems reasonable. With Baya's help, it should go quickly too.
Right. We wanted to ask her to teleport Team Cool Sword to the aperture, but Baya says she can't talk to the trees in the Forbidden Valley. They're too weird.
Too weird for Baya? Must be some strange trees.
Yeah, I really want to see them, but it's too dangerous, so I'll just wait until I'm older.
Okay, nice.
Archie's going to help us convince the people in charge about the approaching danger. I'll help with providing good arguments and keeping things organized. And Dave will lead our group and scout out escape routes.
And after that, you're staying behind for the battle, Dave? No, I'm staying with Millie. I'll bring everyone to safety and protect them there. Not out for revenge? I trust my friends will deliver it for me. I do want the necromancer to be defeated, but I don't want to leave Millie alone again even more. So you want to stay out of it? I want to live. Oh. Okay. Plus, Melly will need an assistant.
I couldn't ask for a better one.
Agreed? Now, I know you didn't put up a quest for the evacuation, but could you give me a drink for the road, something tasty to motivate me? We'll have to against a lot of people we haven't got mad. Sure. Sure. What secret do you have for me this time? A really big one. What could possibly still surprise me now? My real name. Ooh, I'm all ears. It's Neil. Neil Broom. Stupid name, I know, but I think I'm done pretending to be someone else. So Neil it is.
I love it. Neil, it's cute. Can I give you a nickname? Neely? Neil Chen? Neil Chan? Nelly, like Melly, but with an N.
I don't know. Dave sounds very ordinary and mundane. Neil, I don't know. Neil is fine, I think.
Huh, Neil, it suits you really well.
Thank you, Fable. Such a nice name. Definitely earns you a drink. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel edgy enough. I'm not a mean bartender. Tavern keeper. Good. I was hoping you'd say that. Thank you for helping me be myself. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'll make sure Neil is just as charming as Zephyr, or Malachite, or John, then Dave. I appreciate it. Alright, charisma. Nail Darklaw? Why Nail Darklaw? Thousand wins. I guess we'll go for the classic 1,000 wins. I've been wondering for quite some time if the true name was as cool as all of their aliases, but it suits him well. Solving the dispute with his parents and warming up to the people around them really did wonders. It's good to see they found their own voice again. Oh, I see Nari. Okay, I'm trying to read through all the characters. They all have like their 3 fill-ins. Except for Quasar. Quasar, the evil guy. Who, interesting enough, is a paladin, out of all things. Okay. What is this? Can I buy this? Andu gets pets? Oh, I didn't connect the game. I should probably connect it. That's right. Should have probably done that, but I forgot about it. Let's do that really quickly. Whoop. Oh, guess I can't do it anymore. Fine. Hey, it's okay. I'll just make the choice myself. I'm independent. Ding. Some additional charm? Not that you needed. This is delicious. Thank you. I hope this will make me more bearable to the townsfolk.
I find you plenty bearable.
Thanks.
Hey, Keeper.
Yes, Fable?
I've been meaning to tell you, thank you for everything you've done for me. Without you pushing me to go on, that werewolf quest, I wouldn't have gained the confidence to face Or. You're one of the best friends I've ever had.
Fable, Fair enough. I have a confession to make.
Let me guess. You don't actually know how to make hot chocolate.
Actually, I recently learned how. Would you like one? You're trying to distract us.
Yes, they are. But I'd still like one. I'll accept it when you're done telling us your secrets. I'll trade your confession for this chance to make me a hot chocolate.
I see. I've taught you well. Alright. This is scarier than I thought it'd be.
I know, but you can do it.
That crazy necromancer. The truth is, I know him pretty well. He's my former best friend.
That makes sense.
It does?
Well, I always knew they were hiding something. And when I saw the flowers on the necromancer's armor, it reminded me of the letter you refused to open.
Yeah, that letter was something. Kind of sweet? Evil? Hmm. How did I feel about it? Kind of sweet? Was it evil? Was it meh? I wonder. Was it kind of sweet?
So, you two were friends?
We were in an adventuring party together. It was us and 4 others: Aquila, Aegis, Alkane, and Kaya. Oh, it's been ages since I've said their names out loud. We spent quite a few years together. And then, what are you gonna do with your remainders for the leftovers besides eat it?
What happened?
They died. Our friends, they... Remember the other necromancer researching Melly?
Obviously. Is he their reincarnation? Was I, right?
Not quite. Fair, fair. Some more food? Not quite, but we fought her Carabosia a couple of times. Oh. She was obsessed with immortality and would do anything to get it. To us, it was like a game. She'd do something horrible, we'd stop her goons, she'd get away. We got so used to it that we became careless and arrogant. We didn't quite realize how dangerous she really was. Thinking ourselves invincible, we went into our last fight unprepared. And my friends paid for it with their lives. Fable, to be honest. I thought that was what would happen to you when you went to the quiet chasm. I thought he'd be the end of you.
I see. I understand why you were scared. I just wish you would have told me.
Me too. When we fought her, they all went down so quickly. Aquila got mind controlled and struck down Alkane, and Kaya went down trying to heal Aegis. We tried so hard to keep fighting despite it all, to not give up, and then suddenly they were all gone, and it was only me and Quasar.
Quasar? Is that his name?
Yes, Quasar Duskbringer. Is that his real name? Yes. Jealous? A little. She grew up in the Order of Starlight. It was a different subsection from Tia's, but I guess Cassiopeia's servants have a flair for dramatic names. We got along immediately. We hated each other at first. Disagreed on a lot of things, especially about religion. Because he worshipped Cassiopeia and you Leviathan. Oh, you figured that one out? This place has the sea serpent written all over it. You're a very good detective after all. But yes, it made for interesting fights, but that somehow brought us closer together. And arguing about scripture was always kind of fun. I bet.
But, the other necromancer,
Carabosia?
that one. She died, right? So, you defeated her after all?
No. Yes, well, Quasar did. When I saw my friends I was pretty sure it was all over, that we lost. I was hopeless and scared, so I ran. I ran, and I didn't stop until I was too far gone to turn back. I get that. Running's pretty easy when you're scared.
And, that must have been really scary, to lose your friends like that.
It was. I did the right thing by leaving. It was, but it wasn't right to leave them behind.
I think it's okay to regret it, but I'm still glad you made it here.
I wish I was less of a coward.
You're working on it now.
I'm trying. Suddenly there was an explosion of intense magic from where I had escaped from. I'm pretty sure you used the Soul Shatter spell to defeat her.
That sounds...
Shattering.
Like, like something Hex would use.
We stole it from a mad wizard back in the day. It was clearly too dangerous to be used, so we all agreed to keep the scroll safe and untouched. But he didn't. We didn't. We both wanted to study it, despite the warnings. And while the others were partying or getting into tavern brawls or petting boar owls, we studied a scroll that could rip souls asunder. I don't think either of us ever planned on using it, but we were young and curious. The lure of powerful magic is a difficult one to ignore. I think when I escaped and he refused to run with no other options left, he used it against her. And it shattered Carabosha's soul. It clearly won in the fight, but it didn't bring them back. How have we never heard of any of this? You have. In a way, it happened.
30 years ago?
Yes.
I was wondering why he opened the first sigil 30 years ago and then waited so long for the others. I guess it was an accident, opening the portals, I mean. That's what it did, right? With her soul? Turned it into a portal?
I think so, yes?
And now he wants you to bring your friends back? We can all relate to that right now.
There's nothing I wouldn't give to see them again, my old friends, and Dia too, but the past has already happened and I can't change it no matter how much I want to. I want to honor the love they taught me, the ways they changed me, and the life I still get to live. They're worth so much more than only remembering the worst thing that ever happened to them. And I don't want to destroy myself any more than my cowardice already did.
You are a little bit of a coward. You could have told us this at the beginning.
I didn't want it to be him, I guess, nor did I want to choose sides. He's still my friend even after all he's done. Even after he put Kiribosha's armor and abandoned his oath, I guess no one wants to accept that their friend has become someone unrecognizable to them.
I'm sorry that happened to you, to the both of you.
It feels good to finally say it out loud. Is that weird?
Not at all. Do you think we can share this with the others? His name and the story, I mean?
If you want to. I fear care will crush me, though.
I'll put in a good word for you.
Do you hate me now?
Of course not. You're our friend. Our occasionally stupid, shady, and sad friend, but our friend nonetheless. And Quasar's your friend. I also wouldn't know what to do if I had to fight against my friends. I'd like to think I wouldn't want to hurt them either. But you really do have to start taking your own advice.
So I've heard. Thank you, Fable. You really are my favorite regular. Part of me still hopes he ends up surviving.
I think the Quasar you knew already died.
I know.
Do I get a hot chocolate now, or are we going to be sad for another hour?
I'll get you your hot chocolate. Thank you for being patient. Alright, hot chocolate time. I like how everything is like edgy, and then you just got hot chocolate. Not edgy, but like extra and stuff like that. I like also how hot chocolate requires so much to make it. I forgot to do one thing today, which was after my shower. And I always tend to forget one thing. Oh, so 1 second. Okay. This works. 1 bit of that, bits of those, 2 bits of this one. I wonder if there's an achievement for not serving Melly the hot chocolate. I do wonder. Okay, hot chocolate time. Here, a hot chocolate, Quincy style.
This is perfect. Thank you so much. No zombies, no zombie shall stand a chance against my chocolatey veins. I have to go run through the garden now. See you in a bit. Good luck, Fable.
I'll go with her. We'll check in with you guys after we won. I like that. Once we're back, how about some cheesecake and dancing? That sounds lovely.
Oh, we can make some flour biscuits too.
I'm very excited to try those. Be safe out there.
You too, Neil.
You too. Sounds better when you say it. Can't wait to hear it again.
Thank you for sharing all of that with us, Inkeep.
I guess it was finally my turn to be honest.
Do you think we'll win this?
No, but I wouldn't mind a surprise. Yes, I believe in all of you. I know you'll stop him and save us all. Especially with you on the team.
You're a really good cheerleader.
I know. I mean, if you don't come back, I'm so glad I got to spend all this time with you. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Me neither, Innkeeper. But don't say goodbye just yet. I'm just coming back to pick up that quest. I need to check in with the others first, though.
I figured. Thank you for everything, Fable.
I could have wished for a better person to share my adventures with. I'll be back in a bit. Be patient.
And I'll try my best.
Well, hello, Innkeeper. I have returned. We have returned.
Welcome back to my tavern. How are you two doing? Still clinging to those empty lines, are we? You can drop the act now and keep. We all know you're not just a mere babbler after all. Who told you the good news?
We met this lovely little girl on our way here.
A really chatty chitlin. Maybe she has to overcompensate for that brood and that frosted brother of hers. So you know about everything? About your history with the Necromancer for sure. I have to admit everything makes a lot more sense now. But you came back? I think we've all made some mistakes in our past. Some of us married evil, others ran away because they were afraid. What counts is what you do now, Innkeeper. For example, how you help us fix your up from 30 years ago. I see you've already put in up a quest for us, good. You're not gonna fight alongside Care?
Oh, fight? Who are we fighting?
The undead army. You know, the one that's marching toward the capital.
But who am I to blame them? Sounds like a wonderful stroll through nature.
They're not strolling. They're eating away at the roots, protecting the capital.
Ooh, that's not very nice.
You got that right. And that's why we're gonna stop them.
Very well, dear Rhea.
You and your cape will be welcome additions to the team. There will also be a few more adventurers accompanying us. Scully, Una, Jade, and Inigo are going to join in on the fun. Inigo, let's hope their chaotic ideas turn out well. Any better? Saving this world and the capital from destruction sounds like a dangerous endeavor. Oh, don't worry. It is. Just as I thought. I couldn't bear losing yet another person so close to me this lifetime. I know that feeling all too well. Well, you both stop worrying about before anything bad has even happened yet. That reminds me, did the sword turn out well? Nah, it's even me bragging, but it turned out spectacular. I was able to craft a flawless weapon so deadly yet beautiful. Kara's Baba really passed an astonishing sword onto her. I even used the gives opal on its hilt. You mean it's Poe? Don't say it. Looks good either way. Definitely good enough for the Orhart competition. And with the Dragonfire little elf you acquired, it's also strong enough to withstand Ur's great axe. Already handed my masterpiece over to Care. Just gotta save this world before I can win me competition. Are you sure you don't want me to wield the sword yourself? Nah. I've found my fair share of undead. I know how to handle them. I'm better off at the capital, and the sword is better off in Kare's hands. It belonged to her Baba once, so naturally it's Kare's legacy. But there's one more thing you could do. Okay, one last drink, Rhea? You see right through me. Anything specific you would have in mind for today? Just a drink that won't be my last. Mix of something to help us return to your tavern after all this. Agreed. I would love to come back here with my dear Rhea, just to reminisce. Very well. I have two ideas that could work. I could give you something to enhance your dexterity and intelligence, so you can easily predict and avoid all attacks. I top it off with a lotus flower for some extra draconic blessings. That'd be the drink for a purely offensive approach. What would the other drink do? That'd be the choice if you want something less violent. A drink that enhances your natural charisma as well as up your defense. I'd also add some honey flowers to make you extra persuasive. We'll be trying to collect some allies on the way, so we might need to do some convincing. And additional defense seems like a good idea. But especially the undead creatures' heads together sounds more fun than talking to them. Not really much of a charmer, you know. Ooh, I find you quite charming. Oh, shush. And we also have Lady Evelyn on our side. She knows how to get the dead heart beating again. I'm speaking from my own experience here. Your ex-wife will be joining us? Ooh, absolutely. That's an unexpected turn of events. So she's okay? Of course she is. That's relief. Did you two talk it out? We did, and while there's still a long way to go, we started to reconcile. I'll tell you all about it after we prevent a world calamity. I'm counting on you. I suppose having a powerful vampire countess on our side isn't entirely bad. But now, what about me drink? Have you decided on one yet? No. Both sound reasonable to me. I'll leave it up to you. Charm or violence, what will it be? You better choose wisely. Thank you. That's only mildly threatening. Then I choose... I choose charisma. Wait a second. Well, it says 1 or 2, so I can do that one or that one. Then there's 1,000 wins for this one. Oops, not the red one. My bad. Still the same drink, but a little bit different. 1,000 wins, can I read it? You're right. You'll need all the help you can get. Some charm seems like the right approach. I just hope you're not completely delusional. Me too. Me too. Better restock your supplies and keep. You're gonna need a whole lot of drinks. I'll take your word for it. May your return successful. Be careful. You're starting to sound like some random NPC again. Let's go, Kyle. And pick up your ex-wife. See you later. Until then, Dinky. Stay safe, you two. I'm back. And I see you brought Care with you. What a pleasant surprise. Good to see you too. We're taking this quest, if you can tell. I guess as much. You're not going alone, I hope. Of course not. We're just waiting for the others. Voy, Hex, and Grace will be joining us. We're keeping the team small because it'll probably be really hard to get there. But I think Carolyn could probably defeat them all by herself anyway. I don't know. I think I work better on a team. I think we all work better when we don't have to go through terrifying, horrifying experiences all on our own. All part of the humanoid experience, I suppose. No philosophizing before a big quest, please. But I love my philosophizing. We know. Are you? Scared and excited? Scared? Excited? Yeah, both. But it's not the worst combo. We're excited for an epic fight, and it's scared because we care about this world and each other. Seems like a good thing. I guess if I didn't care, I wouldn't even feel so worried about all of you either. Gets me worried then, in a way. Though I could do without this feeling of ants running around my stomach. Me too, but I'm glad you care. Would you say I care, Lynn? Okay, sorry. The new sword of yours, Care, does it have an appropriately named epic name? I asked Rhea that too. She told me to name it. And? Lynn panicked. Said it's just a great sword, so now its name is just a great sword. Very creative. Luckily, the most commonly translated name for Earth's great axe is just a great axe. So Carolyn's fits right with the name with the naming convention. I knew that, of course. Of course. So you've got just a great sword, unexplored dragon powers, a quest. All that's missing is a drink? Drink. It'd be foolish of me to let you walk out of here without any help again. A little. I mean, you are a little bit of a fool either way. Don't think I'll just forget about whatever you and that Quasar guy got going on. We'll for sure be talking about that once we've solved them. That's fair. Are you mad at me? No, I guess we all have people we're scared to talk about. But you're right, the past always comes back to haunt us, whether werewolf or necromancer. I can handle the past as long as you guys promise to haunt me for a long while too. We'll give it our best. So Fable, what drink should they get ya? Well, I think I should play to my strengths, but I'm not sure which one I should focus on. On the one hand, dexterity will make me swifter with a bow, and always helps to be fast and evasive. On the other hand, Roy has been teaching me how to combine magic and music to support people. And I think a powerful pep talk or healing word can go a long way, so charisma could work too. Innkeeper, I'll leave the choice up to you. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer here. I like both these sides of myself. Just make me your favorite charisma drink or your favorite dexterity drink. a favorite drink for a favorite customer coming right up. Charisma, more charisma. Charisma, uniqueness, and nerve talent. We'll put it all in. Do, 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 do. Some honey flowers, we drop them in. We'll pour the little drink to 1, to 2. We'll get some of that blue. 1,000 wins. I think it's time to own those musical and magical talents of yours. After all, your charisma is what convinced Or to help us all. Maybe you can inspire Tuat too.
Maybe. Will you, put in a good word with Leviathan for me too?
I already have.
Thank you. Once I get back, I'll get to work on that jingle immediately.
I can't wait. So, does your ex-paladin have any weaknesses? His arrogance? His devotion? He's ticklish? Seriously? Seriously? And that's how I usually win fights. You know what? I'm good with knowing nothing more about this. Let's move on. Either way, best of luck.
Thank you.
Hope you don't mind me kicking your friend's ass. Tell him I sent you. Try to be kind. I won't be doing that. Fair enough.
Do you mind if we, wait here for the others?
Not at all. Grab yourself a table. And some, I still don't have any snacks, actually.
Don't worry. I brought biscuits.
Well then, have some biscuits.
I'll set up a table.
Why don't you sell cookies? I was never very good at baking. Maybe you should.
You can finally breathe a sigh of relief, everyone. The face and the muscle have arrived. You are all saved.
Hooray.
Okay, I was trying to make this less awkward, and I see I've made it worse.
It's okay, boy. Some situations call for a little bit of awkwardness. I am, care. I'm sorry. It's okay. I get it. I forgive you. I do that too. I'm just glad you came back. Thank you for welcoming me back. Anytime. Yeah, Clay, listen. I'm sorry too. You needed us and we... There's nothing you could have done. I needed some time alone to be miserable. Thank you for still being here for me when I came back. Anytime, bud. Oop. Anytime, bud. Oh, wrong. Anytime, but oh, jeer. Doing his voice his things. Anytime, bud. How you feeling? Not the best. I miss her a lot. Me too. She's... I know. I feel pretty powerless without her here. But he was right. She would have hated it if we gave up now. I don't want to abandon the world she loved so much. We have to try and save it. It's Neil now, I think. But yeah, I think we owe it to her to try. And she deserves a proper ending too. Not to fade into some sort of puppet of his. You're always looking out for her. I know she really appreciated that. You're always looking out for us. I'm sorry I got so angry about that bird. We're all trying our best. No, you're right. I should do better. Let's try to do better together then. I like that. Oh, good job, you. Good job, you three. That wasn't so hard now, was it? It was very hard. But it was worth it. Don't drag me here, boy. You got it. I've heard you're joining too, boy. Of course I am. What would everyone do without my priceless encouragement and skillful illusions? Plus, I'm dying to hurl the worst insults known to Dragonkind at that man. all back on my account. Would you like a drink to help you with that? Nah, I think I've got it covered this time. Can't wait to hear your epic ballad about it. Oh, you will. Could I have a drink? I think I could use a little something. Like some defense maybe? I don't know how else I'll handle this without Tia. I'll try my best to mix up some liquids and pour. Defense. Steel tonic. Yum. A bit of this. Almost made too much. Steel tonic coming right up. Defense. It's not quite Alethea, but this is as much defense as I can give you. Thank you. This reminds me of her. In the best way possible. I really needed that. Feeling a bit better. Lots actually. Coolio. Just missing the two wizards now. We should wait for him with Fable. And with Fable's biscuits. There's biscuits. I'm glad they picked up snack duty. Wait, I'm glad they picked up snack duty. Me too. Glad you're okay, big guy. Thank you. Now, before Roy starts his inevitable grand speech without us. Did someone say speech? Nope, this way. I'll miss this. Maybe I should start offering food. No, Auntie would go crazy. The stars of the show have finally arrived. The boy's already here. I don't think we can compete with that. Oh, come on, don't kill my vibe. You spent too much time with Inko. Impossible. Are they also why you're late? We were busy doing research, okay? Turns out we have a bit of a problem. You mean besides the crazy necromancer with a god complex and a god's weapon trying to kill death? Besides that, yes. Wonderful, what is it? Quasar needs to go through the astral portal in the aperture to reach Tuat and do his crazy apocalypse thing. We figure he'll be able to use the portal without issue because of Tia, or what's left of her. First, he has to get to the aperture somehow, of course. As a former paladin of Cassiopeia, getting to her portal shouldn't be a problem for him. That's what we thought, which is where our problem comes in. We know he's attempting this tonight. Because of the transition between the astral moon and the dying moon and all that jazz. Which means we also have to get there very fast, but teleporting to the Forbidden Valley isn't exactly easy. It's weird natural magic makes it a hazard for any self-respecting wizard. You're basically guaranteed to teleport yourself into a tree. Even I can't help, we're a bit stuck. Got any ideas? I'm good at teleporting drinks, not people, so not exactly. Grace, you've been awfully quiet. Do you have an idea? I do. You do? Yes, but I knew you'd say no, so I decided to pitch it to the innkeeper instead. Please, go ahead. Remember those spells Hex found? I do? Weren't exactly that many, remember? Can't wait to try out that soul-binding one. Don't. You'd risk your own soul. I meant the teleportation spell. The one that can teleport you anywhere? Wait, the one that can teleport you anywhere? That one. The one that could kill you? I think I could use it to teleport a small group right into the astral sea. So we're close to the portal so that they can find Quasar easily. That would be great. No, it wouldn't. Well, it... Did you miss the part where it could kill you? With my modification, it has a whole 30% chance of succeeding without stripping me of all my mana. That's a 70% chance of death. We don't have a lot of options. This is an option. We'll find something else another way. And with what time exactly, Hexagon? Fine, sure. I'll cast it then. Don't be silly. You're all about teleportation, plus it's more stable if the caster stays behind. And you're a much better fighter than I am. They'll need you at the aperture. And I need you alive. I won't be alive if we don't stop him. And I know what I'm doing, just trust me. Absolutely not. I won't let you sacrifice yourself for some useless heroics. Either I cast it, or we don't do this at all. Hex is right. It's too risky. This is Grace's choice. Let her make it. She makes stupid choices sometimes. She's too good for this world, and it'll kill her. So you'd rather shape her into something she's not? Don't you love her the way she is? More than anything, her heart is what makes her so special. Then let her keep it. If we want to save this world, this is the only way. What's the point of this world if it doesn't have you in it? Hex, that world without me that you fear so much, it will exist one day, no matter what we do today. But it doesn't exist right now, and yet you keep acting like it does. I'm just worried. You're so worried about the possibility of me being gone, you treat me like I'm already a ghost. The time we have, it's so short. I know. I'm scared too. I don't want to die either. But I can't miss out on living, pretending I'm already dead. You'll have plenty of time to mourn when I'm gone. Right now, I need you to love me. I'm so scared, Grace. I don't know what I'll do without you. You'll figure it out. You won't be alone even when I'm gone. It's not the same. I know. But let's focus on what you can do right now, while we're still here together. We can save this world, if you'll only let me live. I guess I can't keep you in a glass case like some sort of spell scroll. Even though I'll come up with great riddles to trap you with, I'll solve them instantly. You would. Do you really want to do this? I can help. This is how I can help. You don't have to. I want to. Let her be her own person, X. She deserves this. You'll make it out of this, okay? You have to promise me you'll make it out of this. I promise. And then we'll have a tea party. So many of them. I love you, Gracie. I love you too, Hexy. Alright. I guess if anyone could handle casting a crazy, powerful, probably cursed teleportation spell, it's you. Or the Innkeeper, but I guess you're not volunteering. Unless you all want to be permanently transformed into drinks, I can't help you. Good thing you've got me then, to cast the spell and to keep you company afterwards. I'll stay behind to ensure the spell's stability and improve the chances of keeping my promise. Sounds lovely. Would you like a drink to assist you in this matter? No, I think I'd like to keep destiny in my own hands today, but thank you. Let's do this then. Before I change my mind and lock you in a tower. I'd like to see you try. Alright, are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be. You better keep her well hydrated while I'm gone, Innkeeper. Will do. Goodbye. See you soon. You can count on that. It looks like everyone else is ready to get going as well. So shush, and let me concentrate. Oh, my eyes. It's so white, it's so pure. Did it work? I think so. They all disappeared. Phew. That was. Oh, Dragon, that was close. Felt like all my insides were being pulled out through my nose. But you made it. But we made it. Can't believe I got the greatest witch of our generation hanging out in my tavern. It's what the best innkeeper of our generation deserves. Speaking of which, can I get a drink? Think that'll make my brain feel like it's melting a little less? Of course, Grace. You can have as many drinks as you want. Do you think making endless drinks might distract us from worrying too much? It might. I'll consider it then. But let's just start with one. Let's. Up there with that brain juice. Gotta start it with that brain. Alright, sorry. With the brain juice. With the silent owl. The tooth. That could add a bit of attack. And a lot more brain. Well, I had lots of bits of intelligence. Good job, Andu. A lovely drink. Emergency anti-brain melting liquid. Just for you. Thank you. I think my synapses are putting themselves back together. And now, we wait. We wait. Thank you for keeping me company. Anytime. Oh. Oh. Hello. Hello there. I'm Quincy. Grace, nice to meet you. Likewise. What are you two up to? Looks like a whole lot of worrying. Waiting mostly. Mind if I wait with you? No, not at all. Then let us wait together. Joint Forces achievement! Act 4, The Wake. Chapter 25. Final Lullaby. First of the Dying Moon. Let's dive in. This feels like it's gonna be a finale. Good morning. Good morning, Grace. You're up early. Couldn't sleep? Not really. I kept waking up every hour or so. Eventually I just gave up and I heard you moving down around down here, so I'd gladly accept your company while I can, while I clean. Thank you. We're back, innkeeper. Welcome back, adventurers. You're practically beaming, Fable. That's just the sun. Have you been outside today? The good weather seemed antithetical to my worrying. Mind if I set down my sword, or will that make you worry more? Please, feel free. Ooh, sparkly. I'm hesitant to ask, but your smiles seem to indicate that there's good news to be told. It's safe to say we'll have many more opportunities to try your drinks. And everyone made it back safe and sound? Yes. We're all okay. Actually, Hex and Voy are outside safe and loud. We should probably put a stop to their antics soon. Voy might explode for real if Hex keeps up his teasing. Innkeeper, I'll go. No need to wait any longer. Thank you. Someone has to go to poor Voy's rescue. One who's ready to give Hex a taste of his own medicine? Perhaps. For now, I just want to tackle my brother into a hug. I'm so glad to see you all safe, everyone. Let's catch up later. I believe Victor drinks are in order.
Perhaps later, when I've calmed down a bit more.
I'll wait until the feast. Feast? I think that's what people do after saving the world now. We gotta celebrate. Don't say you're pulling out and keep. I'd appreciate a drink. Anything in particular craving? Something soft, please, like a shield that protects you from harm, or a hug that makes you feel safe. Got it. Defense is what is wanted. Oop, sorry, did not mean just open and close that. Okay, let's go for one of the classics. Yeah, let's go for a Frost Lagoon. Yeah, that's for defense. It's been a while since we made just the simple classics, you know? Alright. A splash of blue. Blue? I was like, blue? You want to spill? A bit of that. And a bit of this. Time to tip the scales. Good job, Hadio. Alright. A mighty drink for a mighty good friend. And made by a mighty good innkeeper. This is just what I needed, thanks. Alright, I believe it's time for my story.
It'll be the best you've ever heard from me yet. Our tale begins not so far from here, in the capital with the other group.
They're safe, the roots and the people. Archie got his fancy diplomat friend to get help from local government with evacuating. Sounded like they got everyone out real quick. Then all that was left was kicking some undead ass.
Kyle said they had a lot of help too, like he encountered Evelyn, decimated a whole section of the undead army all by themselves. The Wyvern Chimera defended the city gates together with Hydra. The Banshee and the Mary Morgan answered Baya's call and scared some of the skeletons to dust. A powerful wizard and a bunch of familiars and former familiars showed up with claws and fire at the ready. Scully convinced the Everbloom Archives Bleak Stalkers to come to our aid. After they heard about Tifa, they were furious. Even Neil's parents showed up with a group of retired adventurers from Borgum. And with Scully's union for the Undead Alliance at the ready, not all of them had to be killed. Scully said many Quasar's undead creatures deserted and joined our side.
Uncle Dragan came by and helped too, together with the werewolf settlement from the Ashen Grove. Was glad to hear the old foals still got some guts in them. Sounds eventful, but the team won.
They won.
Not to toot our own horn, but so did we.
It was exhilarating, and also exhausting. Grace managed to teleport us exactly where we need to go.
The Astral Sea was unlike anything I'd ever seen before. Tia had told me so much about it, but that didn't prepare me for how mesmerizing it was.
On one side were the sprawling nebulas of Cassiopeia, and on the other, a portal of swirling dark blood leading back to the aperture. Below our feet, the ancient blood of the first vampire stained a river of the astral sea of deep red. It would lead us directly to Quasar and an undead Tia. But the water was deep, too deep for us to wade through.
And there weren't exactly any boats around.
So, Boy pulled out a small miniature boat. He stole it from the wizard tower. Turned out it was a giant inflatable boat. It took us a while to blow it up, but it looked like it was made of a bunch of balloons or stained glass, which was super fun.
Once we got closer, we didn't have to wait very long before being bombarded by spells.
I made sure to answer with my own volley of arrows blazing with dragonfire. Still, the fight was tough. Both Quasar and Tia barely gave us any time to breathe.
See her again, fighting for everything she used to despise, made me so angry. I let my fear guide me and managed to lead her away from Quasar. Her movements were less graceful and undeath, and it looked like the water of the astral sea was clinging to her legs.
I don't know. I don't know what it was in the end. Our voices calling out to her, being so close to Cassiopeia. Right before her weapon could swing down once more, instead of pain, I felt her healing magic. And she smiled. She managed to take off Quasar's control to help her friends.
Meanwhile, we were, battling a Quasar.
I was leading the charge. I tried to draw his attention as much as possible, while Hex and Fable and Boy supported me with spells. Hex kept Quasar from concentrating on any annoying spell for too long with a barrage of fireballs. You guessed it. Fable and Boy really got in the groove. Don't know if I'd have held out that long without their healing and buffs. Heck, I'd attend a concert of them performing as a duo.
Eventually, the tide of battle started turning in our favor. While we had each other as backup, Quasar was
Alone. And we were starting to get real tired.
That was our opportunity. I called on the flame. I must say all the dragon flame. I called on the flame deep inside me and let some of the pillars of dragon fire cut off any escape routes.
I realized what Fable was trying to do. Suddenly, all the doubt and about worthiness that had been eating at me during the fight disappeared. I wasn't doing this for honor or to gain the dragon's favor. Glory lasts in the face of legacy. Worthiness was never something that could be given to me. It was something for me to grasp. All I had to do was to walk forward and protect my people. And at that moment, I did. My slash struck true. Quasar looked neither enraged nor shocked, just tired. Then he dropped to the ground and stayed down.
I felt a bit sad for him.
I didn't.
Quasar made his choices, whether I liked it or not.
And we earned that victory.
We did. All we could do was stare at the battlefield, barely realizing it was over when we heard Clay crying. We turned to see him, and Tia hugging us there, her body started to dissolve in bright speckles of starlight. The light eventually gathered in a bright sphere above our heads. Then it suddenly rose into the dark distance where it became brighter and brighter.
She became a star. I couldn't believe it. My Tia became a star. Whenever we look up from now on, she'll be there, guiding any who find themselves lost through the night, knowing that it might give me the strength to live on like she would have wanted.
Trust me, even if it feels impossible, one day the sun will rise and the happiness she gave you will outweigh the grief.
I looked forward to that day, Innkeeper. Till then, I'll just keep on trying. There are still so many wonders in this world. When they're watching over me, I want to see them all. One day, I might get to tell her all about them.
That sounds wonderful.
I think all of us feel a little better with her up there.
Couldn't agree more.
So that means everyone should be able to get here sometime soon then?
Huh?
For the feast.
Oh, I didn't think you'd actually agree.
I can't think of a better way to spend an evening celebrating with all my friends.
Maybe even tonight?
We'll see. When everyone else has had the rest, we have time now thanks to all of you. You all. I will run out of drinks as long as you don't run out of stories. And you'll have to tell this epic tale a few more times before I grow tired of it.
I'd like nothing more than that, Innkeeper.
Party time. Who would like some barbecue? Oh, that's just the end? Just not gonna have like the performance? Oh my goodness, they're outside, and there's my sheep. There's Boy, and then there's Hex and Grace. Aww. Well, that's the end. There's Jade, there's Melly, and there's Clay. Oh. Oh, do we get to see at the very end we actually do have the feast? Oh, that's so cute then.
Cross through cities made of glass, past the forms of sleeping dragons. No day is like the
There's
last.
Archie,
Never
Grace,
know what will
and Clay.
I was drowning
Oh, little like dragon creature. Oh, there's a two-headed sheep.
a chasm of fear, but I still took the leap. And if I get lost, I know I can return. There's a drink awaiting me at the tavern. Oh, if I get lost, I know I can return. There's a drink awaiting me at the
There's Una, there's Void, there's Chris. Oh, there's Scully. Oh, and there's Kyle. Oh, there's Jade again. How did Jade get up there? You know what? She's an adventurer. Makes sense. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there's Melly down there too. Oh.
There's a calling on the wind, dragging me back home. My quest has led me far, now it's time to leave
Hex,
the
Grace.
road.
There's Carolyn, and then there's
Share
Fable.
this where you
And don't shoot the bird.
now tell my story
Melly, and there's
from the
Neil. I'm sorry, Dave.
start.
Interesting footprints. Is it like a sheep sealy? Slime again. Hey, there's Maya. There's Kyle. Archie, Voy, Iniko. Okay, Kyle, Grace, Dave, oh, Fable, and Rhea. I don't know why I forgot Rhea's name for a second there.
There's a drink awaiting
I love
me
Baya.
at the
Baya is like my
tavern.
one. Besides Melly is my favorite character.
Lost, I know I
I don't know, there's something about Baya. Look at Baya. Baya's got a giant sword. Oh, look at everybody. Oh, and look. Oh, up there is Tia. You can tell it's totally Tia. That's so cute. Oh, kind of sad she's gone, but it's cool that she was there for the whole event. Hey, there's Undo. Undo gets a moment outside. Jade's like, I'm here, I guess. Why not? What about Quincy? Quincy was there. But who is Quincy? What if Quincy's another form of Quasar? Because we never get like Quincy's thing, right, in the book? Who are those? Those little dolls? Oh, they're little anime dolls. I was like, what's happening? Oh, are we finally fixing up my shop? My tavern? Maybe I didn't notice at the beginning, but then I noticed when they were all together at the feast. Jade and Neil. Oh, hug from Clay, Grace, wait, Ellie, Babel, boy. Oh, Bye is gone. We all done? All the friendos. Hey, big boy, Piggy. Boar, Biggie boar. What do you got there? A knife! You know, I thought Archie was gonna quit adventuring and he's just gonna write books. I guess he can't stay out of practice. But how sweet. How sweet. Oh. I blew something up. Okay, that's Clay, but who are these kids? Are they like Tia's like people? Friends? Family? Aren't they lovey-dovey? The tower has a giant crack right here though, or is it just like the shade thing? Because I want like, I don't know, I want this fixed up. Is that not Voy? Wait, was that Voy? Or is that Ondu's Voy? Wait, no, Ondu's with different though. Wait, who's that then? Who are you? Who's transformed? Oh, it's Inigo. Inigo's a changeling, right? I'm watching all these names pass and I'm like, so many names. Oh, another? Oh, it's a barbecue. Oh, Una's having a roast off? Nice. Oh wait, is this the actual like a feast celebration? I can't tell. Or is this just in general? Look at everybody. Oh, it's actually changing in time and night. Oh, there's everybody. Oh. And there's Baya. Baya came out very well. Oh well. I gotta watch all the credits. It's something that I've had patience for. Welcome back, Anari. You pretty much joined at the very end. Because I won't be diving into the DLC today. I'll probably dive into it next week or something, or at some point. When I'm like not busy, although next week is like a holiday. We'll see when I dive into the DLC. Probably the next year is when I'll be in it. Or is that it? Because there's no more sound. Because I'm kind of like just waiting for it to say like, oh yeah, the end. No more credits. And so Nari, how's the food? I stretch. I'm kind of just waiting for all this to scroll, all the names to pass by, and if it just goes through the list again, then I think I'll just exit. That's good. Oh, that's a lovely name. Peach tree dish. Do you like Petri dish? Why did I think of a pun name? Oh, right. I remember why. Rob from the internet. Not Ronald. Ronald? Seraphine. Probably Seraphine. So, Inari, what will you do for the rest of the night? And I guess while that's scrolling, so we have Archie and Scully. We have Fable and Void making music. We have Jade and Iniko. Something about money, I think. We have Una. We have Carolyn. We have Tia up there. We have that Andu. Fair enough. Okay, so I think these are just all the things. And then Clay, Grace, Hex and Melly, Dave, Kyle, Rhea. Okay. But yeah. That's the end of the main story of Tavern Talk for now. At some point in time, you'll see me play the DLC, but I think this will also be the end of tonight. I thought this would actually last a lot longer for some reason, but you know what? It was a good finale. Very sweet and simple. Thank you to everybody who came by tonight from Minari, and anybody else who stopped by. If you see this on YouTube and you want to see me live, feel free to come to Twitch, because I'll still play this game at some point in time for the DLC. And other games like this, or something else. Yes, Inari #1. But yeah, let's find someone to. Actually, not tonight. Well, Inari, do you want me to drop you off somewhere? Okay. Then, without further ado, DjDoubleT out and about, and deuces. Have a good time zone, everyone.